Today it's cargo ships from around the world that come to Istanbul. But 100 years ago, it was Allied warships that came to impose a humiliating defeat on the then Ottoman Empire, a time which Turkey still wants to forget.
We prefer not to commemorate the beginning and the end of the First World War because it's not considered an event or a development which brought good fortunes to the country.
It was not just a humiliation of Istanbul being occupied, along with much of the country. Defeat marked the end of the Ottoman Empire and the loss of vast swathes of territory to the British and French, which eventually became modern-day Syria and Iraq.
We have many legacy issues, leftovers from the First World War, still influencing Turkish politics, Turkish culture. The trauma of losing an empire, I'm sure you heard the term Sevr syndrome or Sevr trauma, the fear of losing the country, the fear of hostile encirclement, etc. So it continues to shape, it haunts the public, the fear of losing the homeland.
All Turks are taught how Ataturk, founder of the Turkish Republic, resisted Turkey's partition by Allied powers after World War I, preventing a far more severe loss of territory under the Treaty of Sèvres. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, whose roots lie in Islamism and nationalism, has presided over a revival in nostalgia for the country's Ottoman past and the rekindling of memories of lost lands. Conflicts in neighbouring Syria and Iraq, former Ottoman territories, is seen by some in Turkey as an opportunity of righting an historical injustice.
Today, the Middle East is in upheaval. So even there is talk of the change of frontiers. So Turkey sees there an opening for, like you said, maybe to readjust these grievances done to it following the First World War, flexing its muscles and taking back what belongs to Turkey. But it is a far shot.
Turkish troops are in both Iraq and Syria. In Syria, a large swathe of territory is under Turkish control as part of a battle against Islamic State and Kurdish forces. In these former Ottoman Empire lands, the longer Turkish forces remain will raise the question whether Ankara is settling unfinished business dating back to World War I.